creating tomorrow's employers.
Youth Paradise Ghana, creating tomorrow's employers. Youth Paradise Ghana, creating tomorrow's employer.
Let's listen to Youth Paradise, the best youth program in Ghana. Listen to Youth Paradise, the best youth program in Ghana.
Alright, it is exactly 5 minutes past 1 p.m. and you're live on Focus 94.3. This is Youth Paradise. We come your way on every Friday between 1 and 2 p.m. You know what we do.
Focus 94.3 FM.
Alright, so we thank the God Almighty for giving us another wonderful Friday. Like we said on the show last week, Friday, we are playing the second half of this year. And now, we are in the 10th day. Alright, so stick and stay with me as we motivate, we inspire, we tell you more about business, what you need to do to grow and sustain your business. My name is Emmanuel Nana Yeboah, the angel on your radio. Let me talk to you about something very, very important. Now, we're talking about treasure of human experience. Criticisms of others will not, help you, will not gain you their willing cooperation. But do you know, genuine respect will actually get you all the cooperation that you need from others. So forcing your viewpoint on someone will not yield any better results. So what do you have to do? Seek instead to listen, to understand, to act with care and kindness. And to earn and deserve something better from people, do not argue too much. And I call something blunt arguments. So every individual you encounter in your life is a unique person, and you have to act so nice to them. You know, sometimes it's very, very difficult, but you can do that. So to my businessmen, women, you have to get a kind heart. Listen to your customers. Those who criticize you a lot, you have to listen to them very well, so that you can be effective in the connection and networking of your business. And in your life every day, people from different backgrounds with widely varying perspectives force positive, fruitful connections with each other. But all what you have to do is to listen to them, because every person is unique. All right, so I have Samuel Wonder in the studios today. To also motivate you on the show. Samuel Wonder, how you doing, my brother?
Good afternoon, Anna. I'm doing great.
Wow.
Yes, it's been a while. Out and about, still on our business.
COVID-19, what have you been doing?
COVID-19, it's giving us the opportunity to be online. And yes, good afternoon to our church listeners too as well.
Mm-hmm.
The opportunity to be online, to train online, to facilitate online, and to consider and reconsider your actions and the way you do stuff and your approach to businesses. As people are crying over COVID, I tell you, people are enjoying.
You are saying that you've been online.
Based
doing
on my
what?
assessments.
So what have you been doing online?
Been talking to entrepreneurs, business leaders, business executives.
Okay.
And on every Monday, at Samuel Wonder 05 on Instagram,
Okay.
I hold the Monday live sessions.
Okay.
And based on the comments and then the feedback we're getting and assessing people's businesses, I tell you, people are making money even in this COVID period. So if you're crying, please re-look your approach.
All right, so people are making money.
Yep.
I mean, in what situation? What are they doing to
All right.
make the money?
So the easiest one that anybody could find is with the students. If a student needs to study, what do they use? Their machines. So phones, laptops, all the electronic gadgets, TVs, they are being bought at the moment.
Okay.
I quite heard from a friend that a man came to buy 20 laptops at a go for his family. And that's amazing. And you don't get that even in the normal season. If the person would buy for maybe about 4 kids. But 20 people, that means that extended families, probably friends who would be fortunate enough to do that. Now the others would be people, the radio presenters. Any show now, even the radio, you find majority of them online right now because people want to see you and not just hear you. So much listenership in radio and then TV. So all the TV stations, if they are supposed to backtrack and look at their records so far, they'll know that the viewership has gone high, skyrocketed more than ever before. And that's an advantage to people. Now, TikTok is making the waves, making news. I'm not too sure how the situation is in China as it was listed to be banned. But then people are also making their presence known and felt on that platform. So all the social media handles are being utilized, and it got to a time that Zoom had to shut down because of the much patronage. And I mean, a lot of people are making money.
I see. So with your motivation, how are you reaching out to your audience?
And thanks to you and some other people who have been supportive to this course when we started. On Tech TV, we have the lead-in show, and it's been running since. So if you have a Digibox, scan your dial and then get the Tech TV station and tune in every day from 5:45 to 6, you would get to hear what we teach, the nuggets that we learned out. And yes, so that's how we've been doing it. So on TV and on radio, it's Focus FM. On TV, it's Tech TV. Then on Mondays, I'm live on Instagram.
I see. What do you have for us today?
Right. Nana, thanks for the opportunity once again. We're looking at our businesses. I want us to look at what we've done in the past and till this moment. And when you were talking about experiences, and I love to share experiences. I love to hear people's experiences, because if you're on this leadership, entrepreneurship, business executive journey, you would have a track record to boast of or to tell people about, so that your credentials will be accepted easily, rather than I'm about starting or I'm thinking about it, blah blah blah. So that's not to say that if you're starting anything, just sit down, don't do anything. No, I'm trying to say that there is a journey, and that's what you would have to go through. There's a process, and you have to go through that. On this note, I will share 5-star C's that you should adapt. Number one is the size of your seed. In life, I always taught the entrepreneurs that whatever we are doing is a seed. And I've always said that if it was left to me alone, I would be sleeping. I'll eat and sleep, because I can just cater for myself, do whatever I want to do by myself, and then mind nobody. But in this life, it's not just about you. It's about a we thing. So we are all having a we moment right here. Right now, wherever we are always checking up on each other to find out what's happening, because nobody knows who the COVID would catch. So we are sowing seeds. In what we are doing in our lives, we are sowing seeds. So the first one, we'll talk about the size of your seed. So how big is the seed you are sowing, and how small is the seed you are sowing? The funny thing is that seeds are not big. Seeds are small. Yet they come up with big trees, big fruits. I mean, many fruits. You would come up with big stuff. So if you find the palm tree, you realize that there are so many uses with a palm tree. Apart from getting the palm kernel, several other things, even after processing, before processing, during that chain, you have so many things coming out of it. So what is the size of your seed? Whatever the size is, it may be small, but do not remain small. So you can decide to sow small seeds in different areas, different places, and you find out that they're all germinating into big things for you. The only thing is that you have to identify the seed and sow it. Now, in sowing, where are you sowing it? That is the second S, which is the soil. Every soil requires a different seed, and the kind of soil you are going to sow in will determine the kind of seed you sow into. So you would have to find out, which soil am I sowing into? What is your plan? Where am I planting this? So this is my business, this is what I want to do, but where are you planting it? Are you planting TZ in a place that they would be more comfortable with yam and pork? Or am I mining in this area where there is no gold, rather than, say, the most popular place, Obuasi? So every soil has the seed that you would have to sow into. So these seeds, you'd also have to sow seeds in people's lives. So it is lives we are dealing with. If the people don't exist, no leader exists, no customer exists. Even you, the CEO, doesn't exist. So we have to train, we have to raise, we have to win, we have to build, and then we have to initiate people into also being the same thing. Because in this 21st century, we are not only practicing the leadership journey alone. It's not the one man go thing. It's a we thing, like I said. So we are not raising followers, we are raising other leaders. So we train, we raise, we build, we win, and we initiate. The third S is the season. Every season differs from any other. So you would have to find out, what kind of seed am I sowing in this season, right? So I think in this time that there's cold, the fufu people should be making money. Fufu and soup should be making money, because in this time when there's more rain and there's cold, malaria is always around the corner. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that you want to use to curb some of these things is light soup. I love light soup. Light soup. So yes, that's what I'm saying, right? And then chili stuff would be fine for you. That's on the food side, right? So the first thing is to recognize that there are different seasons, and there are different seasons that require different seeds to sow. So every wise farmer would note what kind of season we are in and what seed to sow and at what time. And in this place, timing is paramount. Don't miss the timing. If you miss the timing, the seed would maybe bring up something little for you than it should be. The fourth one is the sequence. The sequence. How frequent are you on what you are doing? You say, I push. Sometimes you push so hard and you get to your limit and it's like, I'm not seeing anything. Keep pushing. The routine would pick up. Some way, somehow, someone will find you. Whoever thought that on this TikTok thing that people are joking about, sharing their funny stuff, whoever thought that a 19-year-old Ghanaian would top the chart? So the other time when I was recording in the studio, I was talking about the first, and I think everybody should watch out on the first thing, that episode. Then the last one I'm going to talk about is the sacrificial nature of the seed you are sowing. In this place and on this journey, you'd have to sacrifice a lot. If you want to be a journalist, you'd have to spend time. You'd have to read, you have to research, you'd have to do so many things, make contacts, build networks, because even the journalists have a platform. So if you're not on the platform, latest news, you don't hear about it. And people don't share information like that to you. You'd hear it reported from some other place. Then what will be your relevance of you being the newscaster? So we build the networks and then we sacrifice. Put your all in it. And like I said, you have to also care to challenge yourself and go through the process. It might be rigorous, it might eat you up, but I tell you, it is worth it. Keep going through the process. You will feel it. You must feel it. It must wear you out. It must exhaust you. It must drill the best out of you, because precious stones are not on the surface. So on this note, you can't exit this world without breaking records. So what would your story be? I am Samuel Wonder, your success coach. Thank you.
All right, so thank you so much, Samuel Wonder, for that wonderful inspiration. Now we need to talk about business. We are for money. You know, money is sweet. It's good. It's good to work as a youth. And anytime that I sit here, I will not live by telling you what you have to do. As someone who really want to change your life, you know something. If your life is changed, your family is changed, the community becomes better, and the whole nation lives good. So we're talking about business. If you are a businesswoman or a man, you need something. You need to do something. The first thing that I will talk about today is a solid business plan. Why do you need a solid business plan? Because it plays a very crucial role in your business. And of course, it's just the stats of your business. Very important. You know, in your business plan, you have to factor one thing. And you have to prepare for it. And this is the financial challenges. They will come. You know, this COVID-19 pandemic is actually killing some businesses. But if you factor the financial challenges in your business, you won't lose. And if you just starting, remember you are just a startup, so that you minimize expenditure. You know, don't be afraid to ask for help. Some people, they think when you ask for help, people will just go about telling your secrets. Do not be afraid to ask for help. This help may be business advice, it may be financial, it may be physical cash. Don't be afraid to ask. Now, one thing that you need to do is that you need to put in your faith. You have to believe. and trust in your mentor. So if you don't have anybody mentoring you, you need to look for one. You can't be your own master and your own boss. You want to say something?
I'm saying that I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Wanda is saying he's here to mentor you. Now you have to get a marketing plan as a businessman. Get a marketing plan. Now let me talk to you about this. You have to look for number one of your business. And who is that number one? Maybe you don't know entrepreneurship is a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. And maybe you don't know. Looking for the number one in your business is yourself. You are the number one person in that business. This means that if everybody leaves, you will be there. And so I have a beautiful lady in the studios today, an entrepreneur, a wonderful personality here. And today we'll be talking. Yes, we'll be talking. And as you know, we'll be talking about business. So this young, beautiful lady is an entrepreneur, a student, and maybe she'll be talking about the rest of things that she does. All right, so talking about what you need to do as a businessman or woman, you need to build a team who shares your vision. You need that team so that when they go get tough, they will come in. They will come in. But I do know something, you should not stop learning. Never stop learning. If you don't learn, life will teach you. I don't know when life is teaching you, it has its level. The direction the life will take you, you won't like it. COVID-19 has come to taught us a very big lesson as we businessmen and women in the business. So if you don't learn, it will teach you. Now the last one is safeguard your business. What is your business secrets? Good afternoon, Mr. Robert. Yes, Robert Fries is back all the way from Tema in Kumasi. So if you need fried yam with pork, chicken, fish, whatever, Robert Fries is there to serve you hot one. So you can get Robert Fries on Instagram, on Facebook, and you can order. Just order. Don't forget you can watch us on YouTube, live on Facebook, Focus 94.3. My name once again is Emmanuel Nana Yeboah, the angel on your radio. All right, so FM is in the studios. Right, so on what to do this week, we're talking about cleaning service. So if you are there and you have nothing doing, you can enter into this venture, business of cleaning. It doesn't look nice, but you can be rich. Cleaning services. so there are many directions you can take in this cleaning service business. If you want to work during the working hours, that is fine. But you can also do that when no one else is working. That can be at dawn, late in the evening, and maybe when the offices, when they have their break, you can be there. To render that your nice service over there. You can be doing that in restaurants, home to home. And you can also go to churches or institutions. Remember, you don't have to shy or to feel shy. Like you're a graduate. You have your masters. You are cleaning. So put all the degrees somewhere and start afresh. You'll make money very soon. And the last one on this week, what you can do is social media management. Social media management. We all know COVID-19 has come to open our eyes into the digital platforms. And so, let's reach out to people, individuals, organizations, and let them know that you can manage their social media platforms for them. So my motivation is start free. Don't collect any money. When they see the relevance of what you are doing, the monies will follow. They recommend you. You are your own boss. All right, thank you so much for doing the listening. We have to talk now. Alright, so before I introduce the beautiful lady, if you are watching us on YouTube, you will see real beauty. Before I talk to her, I want to tell you 5 things that you need to do. Start this week. So the first thing is challenge yourself. Challenge yourself. Put up a challenge to yourself. You have been in your comfort zone for a very long time. That small business in that small corner, it's been there years. Put up a challenge that I want to reach this level, and you will be there. Now, what you have to do is do a work that you care about and take a risk. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. And before you believe in yourself, you have to know something. You should have a vision. If you don't have a vision, I don't know what you are going to believe in. All right, so I have to talk to the beautiful lady in the studios today. You're welcome.
Thank you, Nana.
You look good.
Thank you. You look awesome yourself.
All right, so if you're watching us on YouTube, on Facebook, on Focus 94.3, yes, you can see today. You're fire home boots. All right, so greetings to Professor Kwesi Obridanso, the VC of KNUST. Not forgetting the newly elected first female Vice Chancellor of KNUST, Professor Mrs. Rita Akosia Dixon. Good afternoon. Not forgetting all the provosts of the colleges in KNUST, and also to all the lecturers, students at home, and to KNUST senior high school students. Good afternoon. All right, so let me come here and talk to you now. What do you do?
Okay. Firstly, thank you once again, Nana, for the opportunity to enjoy your show today.
I see. You're always welcome.
My name is Hani Adipa Welts. Yes, I'm a CEO of Honey Waltz. It's actually French Honey Waltz Creations. Yes, that's the mother company, and underneath we do a lot of things.
Okay.
Yes. First of all, I'd like to talk about our shower gels.
Okay.
Yes, we have varieties of gels available. We put on the market.
Okay.
We have that for just a second. We have that for we have the whitening gel. We have the toning gel. We have the normal glow gel. We have the highlight gel. And we have the toning glow gel.
Okay.
Depending on your specifications. Personally, is what I've been using. You can see my knuckles. I'm knuckle free. I just use the normal glow gel because I don't like to bleach my skin, but there are people who would like to use that.
Okay.
So we make that available to them.
You've been talking about we have. Are you? Is it a group of company? Do you work with
it's not a
whole
group
team?
It's not a group of company. It's me. But currently, because of what we do, because under the mother company, they are subsidiaries.
Okay.
So one person can't handle everything.
Okay.
So we have people who, when you call or in the immediate, you need something immediately done, we can dispatch to you to have it done for you.
Okay.
That's what I mean by we, but it's not a joint company.
I see.
It's a personal company I established myself. Yes.
As a student, how did you start this company?
Okay.
Together with your studies and all.
As a student, I realized something in Ghana. No, before that, I realized people with degrees, you see them mostly, they are home.
Okay.
And it goes like, I have a degree, so I don't see why I should go in for a trade. I don't see why I should work with my hands.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, you have a degree, you don't have a job, you're in the house. You could go learn a trade, make something out of it. Because it's not everybody that is going to work for somebody.
Okay.
Somebody has to start to employ.
Okay.
So why don't you be the person to start and employ?
So that was your motivation.
That was my motivation. Why don't you be, no matter how little you start, why don't you be the person to start? Then later on, because I realized when you are starting I'm not going to be here sugarcoating stuff, it's tough. Because imagine combining schooling. We also own a kitchen.
Okay.
We do deliveries, we cook. So imagine combining schooling, combining bead making. We do bead making, personal beads. Combining that with the gels, the hand sanitizers, the goose, like from the provision shops, having to handle that, the household items, is not an easy thing. Sometimes I barely get an hour to sleep at night.
Was it affecting your studies?
It would have. It would have initially, but the fact was I was focused and I was determined that no matter what happens, I need to push through. Because I realized earlier in life, you can't expect somebody to be putting up your bills all the time.
I see.
Because if somebody does, for instance, today I come to you, oh Nana, maybe I'm short of money or I need fee or something.
Yeah.
Today you give me. The next day when I come, you'll be a little funny. But at that time, you wouldn't even want to see me.
No, I won't give again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why don't you do something attached to what you do? Make something on the end. Be independent yourself. And with school, we have what helped me was we have flexible times. I can choose to either go for the weekend or the morning class or the evening class, considering what I do. So if I know, okay, this week I have an event, I go for the morning class. If I know, okay, maybe this week there's nothing for me to do, and in the weekend I'll be quite busy or I'll be quite tired, I go for the evening class, rest in the morning, go about doing my businesses. And one thing about business is you just don't expect that the moment you release the goods to the retailers, they're gonna handle everything for you. No. If you do that and you sit down, by the time you realize you'll be moved to below zero.
So
They're gonna spend your money.
Which one did you start first?
Okay, the first one I started was the gels.
Okay.
The gels, because initially I realized there are some gels when I buy from the market. I'm a fan of using shower gels to bathe.
Okay.
When I buy from the market and I have irritations in my skin.
Okay.
Sometimes you have dark knuckles, multicolored knuckles, you have pimples and all that. And I'm like, okay, why don't I sit down, do a thorough research, and come up with something that at least would help me. So anybody that buys my gel knows before I bring or I release it into the market, it's been tested for not less than 6 months.
Okay.
If not on me, my sisters, I give them, test it.
Okay.
If there are issues, we start improving on it.
Okay.
Yes, so we moved from the gels to hand sanitizers.
I see.
Yeah, so recently...
Was it because of the COVID-19?
Okay,
Or
for
you
the hand
you started that
sanitizer.
before?
No. For the hand sanitizer came in because of the COVID-19.
Okay.
Because I was doing the gels, people were always like, why don't you add a hand sanitizer? Because it's like, right now, they go hand in hand.
Okay.
Why don't you add it? And I'm like, okay, let me give it a try. And unlike you, God has been so good. Because I believe in quality over quantity.
Okay.
Even if it's expensive and it's quality, I prefer it than you giving me something cheap.
What I
which is
want to
not.
understand is, did you start this before the COVID-19?
For the hand sanitizer,
Yes.
I think a week before the lockdown.
Okay.
A week before the lockdown.
How is it going now?
It's marvelous actually. Right now I'm out of stock when it comes to hand sanitizers.
I see.
I'm out of stock when it comes to hand sanitizers. But then recently we also imported antibacterial wipes.
Okay.
Antibacterial wipes. It serves the same purpose as the hand sanitizer and the soap.
Okay.
You can keep it in your house, in your offices, in your cars, in your living room, on your
what-
entrances.
Can we use it for?
It's for. I could open one for you.
Okay.
You just take it out. Oh, this thing, and could you help me out, please?
Okay. But I want
They've
to.
sealed it really tight.
I want to know the uses.
You can use it in cleaning your face,
Okay.
your hands, when you're in the rush and you don't have access to soap, whatever. All you need to do is open up.
All right. So those of you
Pick.
watching us on YouTube and on Facebook can see it
Just
live.
pick is wet.
Okay.
So you just dab your hands. You've already sanitized your hands. Because
Wow.
of the antibacterial nature, you've already done it.
Okay.
You just
So even after eating. you
after
can-
eating and you don't have access to rapid water, you just take it, clean your hands.
Okay.
It disinfects your hands and it kills 99.9% of the germs.
Oh, I see.
You dispose of it.
You can also use to clean maybe office
You can also
tables
surfaces. You can also use to clean surfaces.
Okay.
You can use to clean babies. And what I love about this product is, if a baby is actually burning up, and like they're having flu, cold or something,
Okay.
instead of using the normal tissue, whatever,
Tissue.
if you use this, because of the antibacterial potent and because of the lemon,
Okay.
I've realized it reduces the flu
I see.
and it helps them bring out the phlegms that is causing the discomforts in them.
I see.
So yes, you can. It's
Why are you
same.
saying babies?
No, I'm saying babies because right now mostly mothers are the people that are on the hyper because they are scared for their kids.
Okay.
They don't know what to do to the kids.
Okay.
So if your kid is going to school, you can either put one in the bag. You are assured, show the person how to use it. You are assured, my kid is safe at least
Okay.
in that department.
I see.
My kid is safe. So when we ran out of sanitizers, this was what we brought, and it's excellent.
I
We
see.
brought in a couple of boxes, it's almost gone. I just have a few left. If you want
at home,
bulk,
at home,
yeah.
maybe for couples, do you think they can use it for other things?
Oh yeah. It's quite healthy for you to use on your body. For couples, for instance, I know what you want me to say, but still I'm just gonna.
No.
I know what you want me to say, but I'm
No,
still gonna
I
say
don't
it.
know.
I'm still gonna say it. For couples, after everything is said and done,
Okay.
and there are no tissues available, because it's a wet wipe,
Okay.
because it's a wet wipe, you can actually use it to clean yourself and you feel free and
After
dry.
everything
After everything is said and done. You can use it to clean yourself and you feel free
That one,
and dry.
and really,
because
I don't understand that.
and because of the antibacterial nature, it's not gonna give you any infection or anything. If you rather have infections, is that they're actually gonna help you heal.
Oh, I see.
It's actually gonna help you heal. Yes, and we have a Robert's kitchen.
Okay.
With the kitchen, we food home delivery service.
Okay.
There are some people who are so busy they don't have time to cook their own foods.
Okay.
You give us the orders to your specifications, we get the mail done, you pick it up, or we have a dispatch rider delivered to you.
I see.
If you're having a wedding, a party, an outdoory, graduation, whatever event, you just contact us. We'll just get your food done per your specifications, then we get it across to you. And we have world's events.
Okay.
Events basically is, for instance, if there's a graduation here, we take the contract.
Okay.
We make sure everything is on point. We handle everything that comes with it.
I see.
That's what the events do. That's why I said it's been categorized. So you one person you can supervise and make sure everything is on point,
Okay.
but you can't do everything by yourself.
I see. So you have a team.
Yes, I have a team. If that on standby 24/7. So if this comes in and we are working 2-3 things at the same time, I make sure I get the main things done. Then the team comes in. You handle this. You handle that. You handle that, and we're good to go.
Are you making money?
Initially, there was no money,
Okay. But now.
but now, yes, it's still a startup, so you don't expect to be making huge amounts of money
Okay.
as other companies. But at
We are
least,
interested in the money making.
yes.
Yes. So
Yes, one thing I've realized is once it's something you can do with your hands,
Okay.
somebody would need your services.
That is it.
For instance, we have a floor detergent. It cleans the hardest things.
I see.
We have a floor cleaner. We have a hand wash. Okay, so I can also take a contract. If you have an apartment you want cleaned,
Okay.
I have girls that do that.
Okay.
We take the contract. We bring you varieties of the detergents. You choose your preferred smell. Some people they're sensitive, so you can't just use anything to clean their home. We'll furnish the place for you, clean it, mop, decorates the whole place for you. You're good to go.
I see. Are you on social media?
I'm on social media, but currently I'm not active because I took a
I
break.
think we
for a
have to
while.
manage it for you.
Please do.
We'll
Please
do
do.
that for you.
Please do.
Okay, so we have a job right now. You can also call us 0575 943 943 if you're a social media manager and you have a lot of followers. Yes, we have a job for you right now.
Yes.
Now, what are your numbers if somebody want to call?
Okay, if somebody want to call, the main number to call is 0240.
0240
0240 801324.
again.
0240 801324. Or you can also call this number.
Is it your personal line or this is a business line?
This is a business line.
No, how can this
Okay.
be
This,
personal?
this is truly a business line.
I
This
see.
this truly
Are you
a
married?
business line. Currently, no. I'm
Okay.
very single.
Oh, you are very single. So is
But
that
then I heard
enough-
you got married. You didn't even invite me. You're not being fair.
Oh.
I heard you got married. But I heard you got married. You didn't invite me.
I'm not married,
I
I'm
heard
single.
you got married. You didn't invite me.
Oh, I'm not married. I'm single. Oh,
Oh, so you're very single.
No. So that's basically, and if you want to come and learn, all you need to do is contact me. I wanted to give the other company
yes.
number.
Okay. So that is
wanted
but the
to
first
give-
one is 050
0240
0240
801324. And the second number I wanted to give, that somebody will attend to you 24/7. That number is 055. Okay, let's see. 050 43 22024. 050 43 22024. Those are the 2 numbers that are active. You can chat us, you can link up with us, you can call us. Anything you need, we got you covered.
All right, you didn't talk about your location.
Yes, I didn't talk about the locations because we're working on several locations between Accra and Kumasi.
Okay.
But in Accra currently, you can find us around Obujo.
Okay.
Yes, but in Kumasi, you can find us around Abripo, behind the Islamic Secondary School.
Okay.
Yes, those are the places. But all you need to do is to give a call,
Yes, give
and everything will be sorted out. We'll just
Alright.
attend to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay. FM is in the studio. Should I add honorable to it? You know,
No.
in Ghana, when you go into politics, you automatically become honorable.
Oh. we are small numbers. Yeah.
I see.
Our time will come.
Okay. All right, so if you just tuned in live on Focus 94.3, this is Youth Paradise Ghana. We talk to the youth. All right, FM, how you doing?
I'm good, Nana. And you?
Very well, you can see.
Yeah.
By the grace, everything is moving on smoothly and very well. Yes.
The lady said something. She said you got married, but
He's actually heard he got married. He didn't invite me, which is something I was
I'm
about to
not married.
fight him with.
so
I'm not married.
maybe you have to. Maybe we are now going to search.
Okay.
No,
We
no,
should.
no,
No,
because-
there's an investigation that needs to go into it.
right.
Because I heard he got married. He didn't invite
Because
me.
before such news will come out, then that means the lady is already around, and then the plans are underway. So maybe possibly someone leaked that information saying that you're
Yes, I
married.
heard
But
he
then
got
if it's not
married.
true, then that
That
means
was
it's in the
strictly by
pipeline.
But
invitation.
you know, FM,
that was the amazing thing.
you know, FM, I can't do this without telling you.
Yeah. So I'm
So I
surprised.
wonder, I mean, I can't do
No,
that.
so why is it out there that he got married? We weren't informed. Because actually
needs to
he
be
had a
investigated.
bone to pick with him because
We have to inform the Ashanti regional
yes,
CID boss
yes,
to come into this matter.
yes,
Oh.
yes, he needs to.
All right, so my listeners, I'm not married. Actually,
Okay, Nana. So everything has been well.
Okay.
Yeah, we all know that when school went, as in because of the COVID-19,
Yeah.
school was closed,
yeah,
and then
school is still closed.
yeah, and then school
Only,
is still closed, and then
Medical school, they were
Exactly.
allowed
Yeah,
1,500
which
students.
some
They are
of
even
them
done
have-
with
yeah.
with their exam. The faculty of pharmacy, they are done.
yeah, it
And
ended
the-
the nursing.
Yes, yes, yes.
So we wish all the students back at home a fruitful semester.
Yeah.
As in the end of semester, and then also we wish that the vacation period that they are going to enjoy, they will involve themselves in certain activities that will improve their lives.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Engage in businesses.
Exactly. Engage in businesses, and then also they also dedicate their lives to learning new things. Now, when you go online, there are a lot of courses you can learn, you can subscribe to.
Okay.
So what I want to say is that they should involve themselves in certain things, and then don't look down on any small business they lay their hands on.
Okay.
They should never look down on any small.
Are you still
business.
contesting?
For the race?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm still I'm still in the race, and I'm still in a comfortable lead.
I see. You are still.
In a comfortable
In a
lead.
comfortable
so,
lead. I
So
see.
the whole problem, I didn't want to go there, but Nana wants me to go there. The whole problem was because of the COVID.
You told me politics is an entrepreneurship.
Yeah,
process.
it's part of entrepreneurship.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
because whatever principle that is used in politics is used in entrepreneurship. I need to convince you to vote for me. So as I
And
need
when
to
you vote for
convince you
me,
to buy my
I'll
products.
get money. So I'll convince you vote for me, and I get the money. I
Money-
ignore you.
Money in terms of
Yeah,
Allowance?
it happens.
Yes.
allowances.
Uh-huh.
Okay, then fine, but no money in terms of stealing. Okay, so So this whole thing started with the COVID-19.
Yeah.
So we had to extend our voting period.
Okay.
So some of us are pushing the agenda where
You vote
the
online.
GRASAC, no, not an online voting. Personally, I don't subscribe to an online voting because
Why-
it has a lot of
Why is it that aspirants they think that when it becomes e-voting, I mean there will be
no,
some
there's a
kind of-
difference between e-voting and online voting.
Mm.
So e-voting, we already do some form of e-voting on campus
Yeah.
where we do that by. So what I would say is that what I am pushing is that GRASAC should have an interim committee which will have an oversight responsibility over GRASAC
okay.
and then see to the affairs of GRASAC till a new, like a fresh election is being organized. Then
That will be when school reopens.
hopefully, or whenever it will be possible.
Okay.
Because without that, if we go for the online, there are a lot of deficiencies that I can point out right now and then.
Point out.
Oh, some are, you see, when you are doing online voting, what you need to do is you need to use your reference numbers. to vote.
Yes, yes.
And we all know that during this COVID period, there has been some postgraduate students have been given assignments. I'm doing PhD, I wasn't given assignments. We
Okay.
were giving presentation and all that. So someone gives the assignment to a friend that, oh, my network is not working. Why don't you submit it for me?
Okay.
The
okay.
person gives the person the credentials.
Yeah.
Automatically, if the person has it, he can vote for the
Oh,
person.
well, I see.
Another
I see.
problem
I
is
see.
class reps already have people's credentials already.
Already.
So
Okay.
the system has already been compromised.
I
So
see.
it becomes a little challenge if you are going on that tangent.
Okay.
That is why, in order to make GRASAC run and GRASAC see the essence of its leadership, there need to be an interim committee that picks up the authorities or the activities of GRASAC and then perform in that function.
Okay.
Where when a fresh election is being organized,
Okay.
then we all know that, oh, okay, then the interim committee steps aside and then the elected executives take over the positions and then run GRASAC in that regard.
So you're in comfortable lead. What's your message
To
to the students
for
and then the eligible voters?
we are not doing campaign now. Now things are, but they already know my message. One thing I want to, my message has been sent across, and one key area is research.
Okay.
Yeah, research where we are going to enable. We are going to create research hub within GRASAC.
Okay.
Where it will be college based, and then if possible we will sectionalize it into department.
Okay.
What we are going to do is that we have realized that research has been a critical problem for students, and then in order for them to do proper research, they need to have seniors who can help them, give them the do's and then the don'ts of research in the department or in the college. So we are going to create that research hub, pick 1 or 2 students who are very good in the college or in their department, and then help students, that is postgraduate students, who find it difficult in starting their project or in doing their thesis. And then another thing we are going to focus on is entrepreneurship. I'm an entrepreneur, so you know I will never go against that.
Sure.
So we are going to do entrepreneurship. We are going to move the students or the postgraduate students through vigorous training, those who apply, and then we will provide funding for them, because the dues that we pay
Through the research grants or what?
What we are going to do is entrepreneurship funding support.
Okay.
And what we are going to do is that we are going to help the entrepreneurs who have brilliant ideas. We are going to help them to start up their business and also to gear up their business to the next level. So what we are going to do is that we are going to use part of our dues and then also solicit for funds outside GRASAC, so that we can add it onto it and then make it a huge sum of money to sponsor students or postgraduate students. Then the next thing that I will talk about, which is not the last, but because of time, is accommodation issues.
I see.
It's
a big
accommodation.
challenge.
It's a critical
Graduate
challenge
school,
that postgraduates are facing. So these are the few things that I can say for now. That these are my messages that have really gone well to the entire electorates, and I know that by the grace of God, when we come back and then we are voting, we will definitely win the race, and then we come and jubilate with Nana.
I see. What will you say to our newly elected Vice Chancellor, the first female?
Yeah, it's a very good move. It's an impressive move, and she has really done well. I congratulate her so much because a lot of people were eyeing this position, which maybe it didn't go that way, but we all hope and pray the best for her. Okay. And then also, I humbly plead that those who contested with her should support her, give her the maximum support, the maximum advice that she needs, and then we can all move KNUST to the next level, because KNUST is ours. I did degree here, masters and PhD, so KNUST is found in.
And when you even finish, you will still work here.
Hopefully. Hopefully. If the opportunity comes,
I see.
we'll definitely be here to help. Yeah.
All right, finally, your message to the youth, those in business.
Okay, so my message to the youth is very simple. What I want to say is that they should focus on whatever thing that they are doing. They shouldn't lose sight of the little things that they do. Okay. Because the little things that they do will either make or unmake their business. And then also one critical thing and I want to say is that people who are in business, who are even in startups, they should register their businesses. Some
Very
people
important.
can go with a
Very,
business
very
name
important.
saying that Laco Ventures. Sorry for using that word, but if it exists, that person should forgive me for using.
Use,
but I don't even
use
know.
Kwajumenu.
Okay, so let's say Kwajumenu Ventures, and then the brand becomes a very big brand.
Yeah.
And when the person wants to register, he goes and then someone has already registered. It's a very.
It happened to my team.
Yeah.
Yeah, the company was Tech Admin.
Yeah.
We used it for 2 years.
Yeah.
Went to register. We were told somebody has taken
Yeah,
it.
and it's very
We
serious.
tried adding other things to any way you do. It's already
there. Yeah.
So it was a big challenge.
Sure.
You have to change everything from receipt to everything.
Exactly.
It was a big challenge.
Exactly. And then it's not costly to register a business. It is less costly. So they should. It's just around 70 cedis or so for sole proprietorship.
Yeah.
So why don't you go with that tangent? Register or register the business name, so that in future, when God blesses you a lot and then you want to move it to a limited liability company or a company or whatever sort, then you can do that. Because one thing I've realized is that most people do the business, and when after the business booming to a level that they are to reap a lot of benefits from, they go and then it's clashing with someone's name. So one thing is that they should really, really look at that and register their business name before they launch out.
Thank you so much, and I would like to add something to that too. Very soon, young business men and women who haven't registered their businesses, you'll be receiving checks. Yes, check from the services that maybe you have done. Because you've not registered a company, you don't have a bank account to that effect. So you're going to lose very, very big money from. You want to say something?
No, does this come as a personal experience from the way you're saying this?
Maybe.
The producer on the show today, he has a personal experience.
Okay.
So I don't want him to confess on the show. All right, so thank you so much for doing the listening. This has been wonderful. My name is Emmanuel Nana Yeboah, the Angel on your radio. The show was produced by John Essien here, and Samuel Wonder was on the show. And your number again.
My number is 0240801324.
This is a business line.
This is a business line.
I see. All right, so FM was also on the show. Till we come back here next week, Friday, with another wonderful edition of this show. We say God bless you. Try and do something. We're leaving the seat for Freestyle Friday. Non-stop music for you this Friday. God be with you.